Did that work? I'll be legit. I don't know if that worked or not. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Okay, I'll be legit. I don't know if it worked or not. Well, I think our best bet now is just to wait to see if anyone else joins. Because if no one joins, I think we'll probably call PokeChat live for today.
Chat.
Oh, shoot! I'll be dang honest, I didn't even know if you guys were coming along. I'll be dang honest.
Oh, well, I had to answer to nice. Yeah, sorry I'm a bit late, but we've got to assemble the rest of the focal event, and what we are. Cool.
Alright, so I was setting out some things on OBS, and I think I figured out what the other was talking about when he said, like, he kept on hearing his echo. I don't know if I fixed it or not, that's the issue.
What?
Like, apparently it was like this echo, but, I don't know if there's an echo on your guys' end.
No. It wasn't really, well, there was one point where it was on Discord, but it wasn't really on Discord. It was on something, I'm not sure. I don't even know what that, so it wasn't. It was just on the stream, I think, for people watching, but not for...
Alright, so...
When Trey gets good.
Alright, so can you guys check on the streaming?
Alright, I'm here.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Xander.
Can you guys check on the stream recording and see if everything's fine, like there's no, like, audio issues?
Yeah, I'll check for you. Yeah. Good idea. Just give me 1 second.
Because once again, I'll be honest, I legit did not think we would have done it today.
We are here. I've written up the basis of my script for my Pokemon Red and Blue video. Oh, nice. I've got a plan of what's going to happen there. there's going to be usual episode review, and then we're going to be playing Robly.
Yeah, plus, speaking of Scribbly, LGO, I had a hard time trying to figure this thing out to, like, play it on the stream, but now I figured out. The problem, though, everyone's gonna see my setup for OBS.
That's okay. That's alright.
Yeah, like, the only issue is, like, it's just gonna be a screen share.
Yeah. Okay.
Realistically, I didn't think of anything.
Audio sounds good. Audio sounds great.
Alright, thank you.
Nice.
It sounds a lot better, and I'm not hearing any echoes yet, so
Alright, good.
should be
Yeah.
good.
That means that we have some special guests coming on, which I'm not confirming anything because they didn't say anything. I'm gonna have to get yelled at.
What are these guests going to be?
No one.
Me.
That's legit. I don't know
It's
who.
me. I'm just that cool.
Obviously, they're welcome to join anytime they want.
It's fine. I think it's just that no one else is actually cool enough to join our thing. Also,
Yeah.
I got Yokai with 4, so I'm gonna. Nice. So I'm gonna. Isn't it all in like Japanese though? I'm gonna. Zano has gone. The lift master is gone? The lift master is gone. I can't believe we lost the lift.
What's up, EB the pirate? I'm checking the chat right now. People are starting to get.
It's the lift mastermind.
So I guess.
Typing up some scripts right now.
So I guess for now, I guess it's best time to talk about what's gonna go down for PokeChat Live, since I think next Tuesday may be our last Tuesday on PokeChat Live.
Oh, dang.
Since, hey, hello WFTV kids. I'll be honest, I didn't know you were still in the chat. That's why I didn't say hi earlier. I was saying some things about it, and I know this. You said hi earlier, but I was like, I don't know. It was so long ago. You didn't like say anything else. I was like, did he left or did he want to take care of something? I'll wait till I come back to probably say hi.
Oh my God! This mad lad in real life, my friend Bongus, is streaming.
So yeah.
Hey, Bongus, he's mad. But don't worry, we've got more views than him.
Alright, so I'll give some updates for what's going to go down with the channel. So next week, I am starting college again online this time, though, which sucks. Thanks a lot, pandemic. You just love showing our days, don't you? Anyways. So, obviously, me going online classes for the first few months is going to be 2 classes, but then when October hits, that's when I get 3 classes. So this is my first time here. Welcome to the PokeChat Live chat room. You're more than welcome to chat anyways.
Revive him.
I just wish... I don't know, I still wish we still had the rules we had a while back. But obviously we had to change them because I noticed that no one's joined.
Real quickly.
Welcome back.
Hey, Zeno.
Hello. Hello.
Wait, so that's it. So it's on your channel.
Yes.
Alright.
But the boy said he's gonna be late.
Somehow.
So,
Look at this. Trey's late again.
I mean, I don't think he knew it was happening. He warned us this time.
listen, there's so many occasions where he doesn't tell us. I'm surprised he does tell us.
It's a shock
Guys,
when he
his
actually
face
lets us know.
Trey's progressing. Now he's warning. He's warning us that he's gonna be late, even though he doesn't really have to warn us at this point. But he's still warning. Hey, it's Zoro.
Hello.
Hey, Zoro.
Oh my God, it's the boy.
Yeah, we're getting the crew here soon. But anyways, so next week is obviously my college is starting online classes because of the whole situation we're in right now. And obviously, there's a lot. It's going to be a lot of hours, and obviously, I'm not going to have time to do videos. So we gotta we're gonna not relocate, more or less like reschedule the PokeChat live in terms of when we're gonna live stream it, because I don't want it to be too late on Saturday, because don't forget we always do the reviews of the episodes on the PokeChat live, and we gotta wait an entire week to do them. Not many people are gonna be interested because they already heard so many opinions.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait to tear into this episode.
So
Oh, great, yeah.
So right now we're trying to.
I'm gonna just say, so predictable.
I have words for this episode, but we'll get on them when we get on there soon. So right now we're gonna have to decide where we're gonna have PokeChat live again, and you fine folks could probably help us out too in the chat to decide like, hey, when is it the best time? Because I don't want to be too late, like in the weekends on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because like I said before,
well, seeing how we have some folks in the UK, I think it'd be good to do it around maybe like 3, maybe like 3 on the weekends. That could work.
Right. Well, like I'll be available days in the week because how college works in the UK. Because you only do 3 subjects maximum. It's not every single. It's not like high school where you're there every single day.
oh no,
You have a time for the days and hours that your subjects on. I think each subject be like 3 hours. So I could just be in. I could pull it possibly. I could do certain days in the week, but I think the best times for everyone would be in terms of days: Saturday, Sunday, and or we could go back to Friday. Because those are the only 3 times where like everyone's able to stay up late. Well, actually,
yeah, I don't know if Friday. I think the weekends would definitely be a better position.
Yeah. I think Saturday. Just us UK folks can't be up late on. Well, it depends.
Sunday.
Brian's here.
Compare our college timetable anyway.
Well, the problem comes.
And I know for a fact here in the US we probably won't be able to do anything till, well, at least from my perspective. I probably won't be able to do a lot of things till at least 5 my time.
Hello, Sound My Trainer Z. So I didn't know it was you sooner. But we actually did. It was on. PokeChat Live was on Fridays, if you all recall. The problem though came to the fact. Apparently, Friday time is when my entire family likes to. How do I say this? Mostly my mother. I'll explain. So every Friday, my mom, what we do is that we always have takeout for dinner. The problem though is since my mom has the mindset now, which I don't mind. I don't mind this mindset, because whenever she goes anywhere, I always go with her. But that was for a different reason back in the day, and that's more of a personal matter of something that happened to me in my childhood. So.
Oh, I see.
Nothing bad happened. I'm only putting it on. Nothing bad happened, but like, I would just say this: something could have happened that could have affected my basically that childhood.
I see.
So now my mom has the mindset where it's all like he might automatically want to go, and there was issues where it's all like it's 2 minutes when we do the live stream, and then she's all like, "Come on, let's go get dinner." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I got a live stream. I got a live stream."
I mean, you are the master. I mean, I don't know. You can like master time or just make it.
Everyone is a master.
Yeah.
Until well, to be fair, okay, if this was, I would say this: if this was a regular school ways, like, and well, I am right now, because obviously what's going on right now. But let's say if it wasn't happening, I still think we had to discuss it to begin with, because then how it'd be classes, going to classes too.
Yeah.
Itself. With online class, I could easily do them any day of the week. And obviously I'm going to do them as soon as I have time. Like, my free time, I'll take care of them. Since obviously college is bigger, a much bigger deal than high school. Because high school you were forced to. I chose to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
So naturally, I gotta make my dude, your voice is super high pitch. Well, high pitch.
By the way, are we gonna start?
Soon. We'll start soon. No worries. We'll start soon. But we'll just
late again.
Oh no, I'm gonna start without him.
Oh, excellent. Let's start now.
Yeah, let's just go now then.
Alright, but I'll explain things later on. I'll explain things because there was something I wanted to ask you guys real quick on Sunday to do something on Sunday. But alright.
Oh, wait, let's do that first.
Alright, so here we go, folks. We're finally starting with this episode. Episode 31, I want to say, right? This is episode 31, right?
Yeah.
The Feebas episode, so...
By far the best episode of the entire series.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously. Oh my
That was last week.
Alright,
This episode, okay, guys, 10 out of 10. This episode was amazing. Game time, no, I'm kidding. No.
Alright, so before we begin...
It was pretty decent. It was pretty decent.
So before we get into our main
bad.
discussion about this episode, let me give the brief summary of what went down in this episode. So, long story short, the episode basically starts out with Carl getting a phone call from her little brother about a friend that she needs help with a Feebas, and Ash and Go decides to come along. When they do that, all the kids are like picking on Feebas because, you know, it's the ugly duckling basically, and basically the girls are all like, no, but it's cute though. It's cute on the inside. It matters what's on the inside. I'm not making a joke. That's literally what I feel like she was trying to say. So to prove the kids wrong...
Yeah, but then they contradicted themselves at the end. That's only sad.
Oh no, we'll talk about that when we get there. Anyways, after deciding that she wants to prove them wrong, she decides to enter this water competition in Hoenn. The problem is that she can't swim, so we spent a nice chunk of the episode teaching her to swim and having a close connection with the Feebas. Then the competition finally begins at Slayport City, and then there's a few competitions competitors that are actually pretty decent. When her turn comes around, Team Rocket appears, and it's the generic Team Rocket episode at this point. Team Rocket and Team Rocket attacks. Pokemon evolves, beats Team Rocket. People love the Pokemon. Episode over.
Yeah.
All right, now we can talk about this episode real legitimately. So who wants to go first?
I'll go
You are
first.
first on the list, Goggle.
You first on the list?
I do.
Or Zor.
Oh, I guess we can go from top to bottom, so this is more structured. Alex, would you like to go first?
Sure, I'll do that. So, I enjoyed this episode. I expected it to be a filler episode, but Go caught a Pokemon, so it's not. But like, he hasn't been catching much lately, so that's really cool. And I liked that we kind of got Pokemon contests again, because I love Pokemon contests. You know, Team Rocket sucks, but it was overall a decent filler. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Woo.
Okay, Goggles, you're up.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so for me, this episode, and Train of the Conquer, what's that word saying? Like, the one was all like, oh, he's usually, he's known for this, that thing, but then he tells us something else. Like, I forgot what that saying was. Contrary to popular belief, I think?
Yeah.
Okay, contrary to belief, from where you guys have known me for a while, I like this episode. I actually do like this episode. For some aspects. I like the girl. Like the little girl whose name I keep forgetting.
Nami.
Nami, thank you.
Nami.
Nani?
Nami. It's Nami.
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 It's a...
Sounds like one of those Disney Princess Mermaid names.
Yeah, like that. When I hear that, I just think of Lilo and Stitch for some odd reason.
You know what? That's fine. That's great.
But, alright, so...
That's actually amazing.
I enjoyed this episode. Like, there are some aspects I enjoyed. I like Kaharu's involvement in the episode, because finally, Journeys, you're finally going somewhere with this character, been begging for you to do something with this girl for who knows how long, and now you're giving her proper screen time. Finally. Thank you. Gee, my goodness. Because I enjoyed the moments.
While we're doing this, I'm going to work on my new banner.
Alright. I enjoyed the little moments that Kaharu had with one another. Like, I like the moment where, like, Go was all like, I thought you didn't like Pokemon, and she's all like, and she, like, I think she gives him, like, a facial sign like that. I like that little moment. I'm somewhat ticked off on the troll moment. What I mean by that is that Ash says that he wants to compete in the water competition, but Sakuragi or someone says like, oh, it's for little kids, meaning we could have easily had one of Ash's old Pokemon come back, but they didn't do it.
Mijimari.
They're actually gonna bring him back.
Mijimari.
Yeah, this episode. Go ahead.
Wait, Goggles, you were saying?
Oh.
It's still your turn.
So this episode to me is alright. It's not the best episode, honestly, but it's not bad. Like, I enjoyed the episode. Like, there were some aspects I enjoyed. It gave me the vibes of like a generic Pokemon episode, though. If you guys can see what I mean by, like, you know, Team Rocket appear in a competition, they attack it, people get scared. Ash and the group, the fan team attack Team Rocket back. They blast off, or Pokemon evolves to defeat Team Rocket, and everyone likes the Pokemon now. Like,
it's a shame that they used Team Rocket in that way. To be honest, I feel like they just wasted. Oh yeah. Like they weren't even needed.
It was just another DP Team Rocket moment that honestly wasn't
literally
needed.
DP Rocket moment.
And it's another like example of the gacha making them even more boring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. When I see Team Rocket in this series, it's just like,
they had the personality.
The vending machine was a cool idea.
I guess they're trying to make Team Rocket like actually a threat, but they just put them in the wrong situations. I guess.
Yeah, I think like it's cool that they have strong Pokemon to use. They should have Pokemon to like take care of too, like John.
Yeah, it just sucks that they don't have any.
Because I remember, I believe it was when they went back to Brock's gym, and Jesse and James used Charizard and Tyranitar, was it?
Charizard and Aggron.
Nah, Gyarados.
No, he's talking about Battlefront 2.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Gyarados. Yeah, they did that once, and that was sort of one-off, and it was sort of, it was cool.
I like the idea because, like, Team Rocket at that point were weak, so the idea of them having good Pokemon was out of the ordinary.
That was
I
cool.
could see Arnie, right, seeing how much of a failure they are, so therefore he takes away the gacha privileges, so they have to actually catch Pokemon again. Plus, when they go back, they're obviously going to, reunite with Beware, Mimikyu.
Oh no.
No.
I don't want to see Mimikyu
But where's he
again.
gonna destroy
I
the
don't think they will. They will, but not yet. It's too early.
Yeah, I mean, when they go to Alola,
Sorry. Sorry, Red Rose.
Love you, Brian.
Alright, so who's gonna go next?
Brian, your turn.
Pokemon trainer Brian.
Alright. Hey guys, I'm joking. Okay, so I think this episode.
No, you're not joking. Finish it.
Finish it now.
Hey guys, Pokemon trainer Brian here. Alright,
Hey,
so
everyone,
as I
Pokemon
said, this episode was like a decent episode. It was like and they were trying to. The episode was meant to be like the meaning of the episode. That's the point. Like to try to say like, oh, like anyone can be like beautiful, like. Or Feebas, because apparently it's the ugliest Pokemon. But the only problem with that is that at the end of the episode, Feebas evolved, which basically contradicts like the whole point of the episode, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely.
I agree.
And Team Rocket were put in the wrong place as well. It's just not a good episode, in my opinion. Probably like a 4 or 5, but not like a 7, in my opinion. But yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with
That's
that.
it.
Aw.
Yeah, thank you guys. Alright, next up is Zoro.
No, it is
Yeah,
Red
Red
Rose.
Rose.
It is Red Rose.
It is me.
It's
Oh,
Red
excellent.
Rose.
Yeah, I just, other than what everyone else has said, the nice Koharu moment, Koharu development moment was
Oh
good.
yeah, Kamaru.
Right.
Say that.
That was really all it was. Like, that's the only thing that made the episode make decent for me. Like everyone else has said, they sort of contradicted the message of it.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Everyone saw it. Everyone saw Feebas evolving. It was
definitely.
a very predictable episode. It was like very, like it just was. It was a bit boring, to be honest, because I knew what was going to happen. Then you have the typical Team Rocket. So one other thing, there were like a few like choice animation highlights, like that moment when Kahari got really mad.
Yeah.
But I only really like character interactions, and it's setting up for Kahari's future, potentially within the group.
Yeah.
So, it's Zara's turn.
Yeah, so like I really don't have anything to say that nobody said already, but like the episode was like doing so freaking good, like with the whole like practicing montage and the whole like Feebas stuff and the Koharu development. But obviously, like during the performance, I was like actually getting into it. I thought it was pretty good, and then Team Rocket shows up and they have to ruin it. Like we're so past. At this point, we're so past the age of original series to Diamond and Pearl Team Rocket that it's so annoying. Like it was annoying back then. No.
Yeah, but it was kind of charming back then.
Yeah, it was charming back then. Here, like they don't have their own Pokemon, so it's just like, oh my god, Rocket, go away.
Somehow it's even worse than the original.
Yeah.
It's worse because Team Rocket in the original series had Pokemon.
Yeah,
because they had Arbok and Weezing. Now they just have the freaking Pelipper comes out of nowhere, just like, here, take cool Pokemon.
Yeah, but like...
So dumb.
Yeah.
I really hope Giovanni's like, wow, these guys are really bad, and he takes away the privileges like I said before. Because I miss them.
Yeah, like, that's one thing I miss. There's only a whale and mix to the
I really do think that they're going to end up, like, before the series is over, they're going to end up, like, actually having Team Rocket get Pokemon. But like right now, it's just so annoying, and like because of that, I feel like the ending of the episode was kind of ruined because of it. So I agree. I honestly give the episode like a 6. Like I give it a 6 because like it's in my opinion, it's still like a pretty good episode because of the Koharu stuff. But Team Rocket ruined it, so it takes off a lot for me.
Yeah, the Koharu stuff is what like carries it.
I only saw the build-up. I think it's a good episode. I think if you take the episode as a standalone episode, it's not good. But if you take into account like what it foreshadows with Kaharu's future, I think that definitely is what makes the episode compared to.
Yeah,
right.
100.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's your turn, Tano.
I get a turn? Nice.
Of course not. Get out.
No, I don't want to.
It's when we say get out. I'm looking at this and Rapu just told up. Like, get out.
Yeah, Dana, what would you like to say?
I would like to say this episode was terrible. Worst episode ever. Worse than every episode. No, I'm kidding. The episode was pretty decent, I'd say. The Koharu stuff, like everyone said before, was great, honestly. Probably my favorite development for Koharu because the last Koharu-based episode was literally just a repeat of like the one we had beforehand. Where this one kind of actually expanded on a few things, which I did like. But something I didn't like about the episode, again, Team Rocket showing up, there was no need for them. They were here solely for the purpose of playing the bad guys.
Mania Nuts in the chat.
Oh, not Master Nine.
Hi, Master. Excuse, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm saying, I like Team Rocket. I did not like Team Rocket in this episode. I think that I definitely saw Feebas becoming Milotic like, out of nowhere. I knew it was going to happen, so I wasn't all that pissed about it. Overall, the episode was just fine. 6 out of 10.
Alright, so I got a question then. So I heard you guys on opinions, which I agree with everyone here about the whole Feebas evolving thing. Now, in the Team Rocket. Now, I got a question then. How would you have felt if it was a different water type Pokemon, since that's Feebas' whole gimmick, or would you have just kept the Feebas and made it learn a new move?
The episode really wouldn't have been that different, honestly.
Oh, but yeah, like say like we just removed the Team Rocket stuff and Feebas wins the competition, and the kids back at home learn that like, okay, appearances don't matter. What matters is your actions, basically.
That'd be nice.
Exactly.
Because I think that could have been better off than just...
Still be a typical episode, but at least the meaning, it would actually have some sort of, deeper...
Yeah, have a meaning.
It'll have a deeper meaning.
Yeah.
But I agree with you guys. Like, it evolving really just all, like, is like, I don't know, to me...
Ruin the point of the whole episode.
To me, it reminds me, and I know this is going to be a vague reference, it reminds me of what happened in Netzy Classified. Where in the last season, in the show, there was this girl, I forgot what the name was, but she was like this geeky girl, and like, she had her running nails all the time, and by the last season, she comes back and she's like attractive, and now all of a sudden, the boy she had a crush on one of the main cast, but the guy didn't like her because she looked like that. But in the last season, she looks all beautiful and he wants to be with her. It reminds me of that.
The anime,
basically.
I mean, it's not the anime you're talking about.
It's not an anime, it's an actual, it's a TV show.
It's called Not Me. And that anime is kind of like that too.
A media
Not
December.
Oh, me or not?
Not Master.
Not Blaster, yeah. It's him.
I am here. You
Yeah.
share my opinion.
Oh.
Alright, well, go ahead. Give us your 2 cents on this episode.
Honestly, it was just very much the typical episode you expect from a Feebas episode. We've had these episodes with Feebas before. The only ones that I remember ever being different was that one in Sinnoh where they had the overpowered Magikarp in Feebas. That was pretty dope.
I love that.
Oh, I
But,
remember that.
yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. But with that in mind, one thing that I did like about it is the fact that I don't remember the name of the little girl, but I actually like the fact that it was like a little kid, especially like a little girl who like specifically loved Feebas, just because I know that it's kind of a trope where it's like, oh, everyone thinks Feebas is ugly and like, oh, they can't wait for it to evolve into Milotic. Meanwhile, this little girl was just like, oh no, I love Feebas and I want people to know how great Feebas is. And I'm like, that's so cute. That's nice. And I like Feebas in this episode in the sense of like, yo, I could get with that. That Feebas is all right. He's our new best friend, and it's just really cute the way they did that. Aside from that, I didn't care much else about this episode. It's another Koharu-centric episode. I liked it better than the previous one with the whole jealousy thing, just because,
Yeah, definitely.
like you guys mentioned already in a few minutes ago, it's just the same thing as the previous one, where it's like it's with Koharu and the family and Yamper and a situation between the bond between Koharu and Yamper and blah, 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 blah. This time it's more of a situation where Koharu's slowly in her own way getting into the whole aspect of the world of Pokemon. In the end of the episode, obviously we get to see that she begins to see Pokemon as more amazing creatures, which is something that a lot of us were waiting for. But at the same time, it's still kind of like that weirdness of like, she still clearly doesn't like Ash and Go.
Oh yeah.
It's you guys in the previous PokeChat. You guys already remember that when I shared my opinion of it. It's just, it can get old very quickly when you have your character be so unlikable for such a long time. It's not like a Squidward situation where you can't help but... It's not a situation where when you see Squidward, he's entertaining and funny, but then you grow up and you realize, oh, I can relate to how he feels. Meanwhile, here it's just, she's unlikable for the sake of being unlikable. Meanwhile, Squidward's whole thing is the fact that he very much represents the more adult side of what sucks about life. Meanwhile, here it's just, I hate everyone, which is not what Squidward does. There are episodes, I never thought I'd be comparing Koharu to Squidward, but there are episodes of SpongeBob where Squidward genuinely likes to communicate with other people. There are actual episodes where he's genuinely friendly with SpongeBob and other characters. When that whole, it's not because Squidward hates everyone. He says he hates everyone, but the reality of the situation is, it's just because life affects him like that. Meanwhile, Koharu has everything for her. Her life is all right, and she hates everyone.
Her dad owns a mansion.
Can someone say
So I just want to say
very quickly in chat, because Zoro, you said it in chat, and I'm going to say it again. Please, everyone who's in chat right now, just put hashtag Koharu is Squidward.
You heard it, folks.
Someone do a impression of Squidward, but say Yamper, you Spark.
Okay, I got it. Yamper, you Spark.
Koharu is Squidward.
Damn good.
Koharu playing the clarinet.
Yeah, and it's
This will
just
have to be the
that's the
hashtag.
thing. That's just the thing.
I want to make this now.
Someone
People get
please,
mad at me
someone
if I
please
do.
put
someone
Squidward.
please make art of this online.
I was gonna say-
Some kind of fan art
I was gonna say, someone.
freaking Koharu being Squidward.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, it's just
someone please.
that's mainly the thing that bothers me about it, where it's like, I like the fact that now we're getting to see a little bit more about Koharu, like, growing, but at the same time, she's still an unlikable jerk. And it's really funny when seeing that, because it's like, we've already been in a show for more than 30 episodes, and she's still not better. I think she will get better. I think she will begin to be more open-minded. It's just taking a while, and a lot longer than what I would have expected.
Yeah, that's just like the problem with Journeys as a whole, is that like there isn't, like, the way it's formatted is just, there's no room for like long, like, continuous development. It's so sporadic, episodic, and that's like my biggest complaint with Journeys. And I said this on Trey's Twitter post a little bit ago, but like with Pokemon Journeys, like I'm starting to like, I like the characters. Like, I like how Ash is in this series. I'm warming up to Go, and I'm liking Koharu's development so far. But the whole big issue with it is that this series is so different from other series in the sense that it's not like it's like kind of.
They refuse to have arcs. That's
There's no arcs. It's like a sitcom.
It's weird because it's like a sitcom because there's continuity but no like overarching storylines.
Yeah.
Because like
which I find so
stupid. Episodes, there's like continuity between like it's not just like something happens in the film and everyone just forgets. I think it's something that
it's such much because like Sun and Moon probably had the biggest continuity like within the series.
Definitely more so.
Filler characters returned all the time. Well, at least like one character would return at least one more time in the series.
I really
They did a really good job. They did a really good job of like keeping the series contained, but also like giving us series continuity. So it just sucks that Pokemon is pretty much the exact opposite of that.
The problem with Journeys is just that they decided that when they made the series, they wanted to have episodic adventures. But the problem with that is I think they need to have at least some arcs. Because by
the thing that I noticed when it comes to Pokemon Journeys is the fact that it's what Zoro mentioned just now when it comes to the pacing. The pacing seems to be very reversed when it comes to certain aspects. When it comes to anything genuinely Pokemon related, it seems to be going by fast. Look at it this way. Ash already has 5 Pokemon. The majority of his Pokemon are super overpowered. Go caught over 30, 40 Pokemon already, and the fact that Scorbunny evolved into Reboot, and is likely going to evolve into Cinderace and Riolu into Lucario very soon, according to merchandise and other stuff. And so that stuff seems to be going by extremely fast. Meanwhile, weirdly enough, the more slice of life aspect seems to be the thing that is going very slow and taking a lot of time within it. And again, like there's nothing entirely wrong with slice of life, but the situation is it's Pokemon. Number one, it's Pokemon, and this is a situation that's been a thing in Sun and Moon as well, where slice of life is fine. Don't make it the the overarching thing within a show that's like Pokemon, where the whole aspect is you're trying to be the very best like no one ever was, and you're trying to catch all these Pokemon. Half of an episode, so then it's like you gotta find a balance between the two. I like the fact that Go caught a Wingull. I was, in my opinion,
they're just so random.
Yeah,
it came out of nowhere.
He just gets off the boat.
I just realized. I just realized real quick. My girlfriend's actually in chat right now, so like just saying, yo, what's up, Silly Drift? Shout out, just saying. Okay, anyway.
City Drift.
But yeah, that was random. That was random. The whole Wingull thing. And
You put the Pokemon. It's like second nature. You just get on the boat. Oh, look, a new Pokemon. Go.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's treating. When it comes to Go catching a new Pokemon, like I always find it where it's like I think it's okay for it to be like a second nature thing, but at the same time, it's like it's just very.
Might feel
like Team Rocket. Like using Team Rocket as an example, where it's like they come out of nowhere. Again, last PokeChat, I already explained why I feel like the Gacha machine is okay. It's not the best thing, but it's okay. So it doesn't bother me as much as other people. But with that in mind, the main problem for me is not the Gacha machine. It's the fact that Team Rocket is here for the sake of being here. And for the sake of doing anything.
Yeah.
You easily could have just had this be a little contest where, because in-game, Feebas can evolve through contests. And even though this even though this technically isn't a Pokemon contest that we're used to, it's still a contest of some type. And they never said, oh, you have to be in specifically the performance Pokemon contest thing. It's just a contest. So that's the thing. You could have just had the little girl have like a rival within the episode, make it like a funny little thing, make it have Koharu be a little bit more inclined with it. I like the fact that she cared about the little girl, but that's the thing. The only reason why Koharu was in this was for the sake of her little brother and the little girl. She cares more about the human aspect than it is the Pokemon. It wasn't until the end where she's like, oh, Pokemon are amazing. But that's mainly because of like everything that happened with the humans, which, you know what? It makes sense. It's just I don't know. It very much needs to pace better when it comes to episodes like these, because I feel like this is the last time we're going to see an episode like this.
Yeah. My problem with Journeys is the problem is I feel like the Pokemon stuff is going really, really fast, but the development for the newer characters is going at a really slow pace. So, perfect example is Go. Go is a character, like, half people really, really like Go, and some other people really don't like Go. And then the same for Koharu. Some people like Koharu, some people hate Koharu. And it's never really been this situation before, at least not to this extent. Because, yeah, in Sun and Moon, everyone was like, oh yeah, the companions are just kind of there. And that was the whole point. There were so many of them that the reason why they weren't getting all development was obviously because there were so many. There's only 3 characters that we're focusing on. And Ash isn't really, think about it, Ash isn't getting anything new in this series. We're just biased for him. And I think we can all say that, for example. Ash hasn't really gotten any, like, new sort of, in every series besides this one, Ash has gotten some new sort of development. No matter what it is, it's always been there. In this series, he's gotten just a good battler. But since we have all this time with Ash,
you're right.
and that's why no one's complaining about Ash, because this kind of Ash is the Ash we want to see. We want to see the Ash, the competent battling side of Ash, which is the majority of what we're seeing in the series.
I find that funny. Anyways, continuing.
We're not going back to X, Y, and Z.
I know. Don't worry.
We're all going back to X, Y, and Z.
Big lesson. Or something in each series that Ash had, like, that Ash learned from. Like, in the original series, that was obviously the beginning, he learned how to be a great trainer. In Advance, I don't really know, because I don't remember much.
Advance, Ash learned to be more patient.
It was just, like, him becoming better.
Yeah. Diamond and Pearl was him and
Obviously,
Paul.
They were Paul.
Yeah,
him and
Paul.
Best Wishes was
That's which is an aberration, and also where he learned like where he realized he wasn't doing his best.
Yeah, and then XY obviously.
XY was where he learned that
Ash had to learn.
XY was where he learned like after relying on Greninja too much, he learned not to rely on one Pokemon, which is why in Sun and Moon he learns to use all his Pokemon equally, which is why I always say that he doesn't have a clear ace in Sun and Moon, because all of his Pokemon didn't outshine like each other.
And then, and also in Sun and Moon, he also learns what it means to level place and to be part of a family.
Yeah.
But then here in Journeys, he's just, I want to be Leon.
Yeah, and Leon doesn't even have any like personality. Like he has personality, obviously, but doesn't have any.
But the problem is Leon isn't a main character.
Leon's just there.
Unlike the Sword and Shield games, Leon has appeared in 3 episodes out of the 30-something we've had.
Yeah.
I feel like with the way that they're treating Ash here, like, I understand, yeah, like, you're right. There's not a specific point of development there, but again, it really is with the whole what Zano said, which is just, because the majority of the people who are watching the show are going to be people who know who Ash is, know what he's been through, all this stuff. For the majority of us, yeah, we're not going to have a problem with Ash what he is, because we want him. We don't. Here's the thing. For me, this situation doesn't entirely bother me. Mainly due to the fact that it's like, okay, I prefer to have a competent Ash who has a very straightforward goal. Aside an incompetent Ash who doesn't know what he's doing and having to learn everything again. So for me, it's like, this is fine. Maybe it's kind of fast to see other things. Because in the end, his main goal is to win the World Championship. So then it's like, it is what it is. He has the more straightforward goal. Meanwhile, with Koharu and Go, yeah, Go wants to catch every Pokemon in the world, but that itself could lead to a lot of.
I think Go needs some more development outside of catching.
Yeah, like, I agree.
Whether that be,
I think that's why next week's episode is going to be very important.
Yeah, I think that Go needs not only to become. I think Go needs to become more accepting of people.
Last week.
And I think Go needs to. I think Go needs some sort of rival to push him, like Paul for Ash. I think Go needs a Paul. And I'm not saying make him exactly like Paul. I mean, like, so just like how Paul was for Ash, this character needs to be that person for Go, and I think that would help his character grow a lot.
Yeah.
And then Koharu just doesn't. We just don't know anything about her. She's barely in the series too. And so we've come up with so many far-fetched ideas.
Look at the screen
about her.
Bruh. Can someone wait? Hold on.
Goggle's just laughing in the background.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Everything alright?
They did it. They freaking did it.
Oh wait. Oh yo, I just realized. Oh my god, someone made it! Someone made Koharu Squidward!
Mysterious.
Oh my god, yes, this is amazing. Oh my god, my girlfriend is super confused.
Can you send that?
I'll send it on Discord for everybody.
But
before, we gotta give credit to the creator of this, to Mysterious.
Oh my god, Koharu Squidward! This is the character we need. This is the character that needs to be brought to the show, everybody.
This is the Ash everyone wants to see.
Yeah.
This
will be the new protagonist.
This is
Squidward.
Yeah, but going back to what I was saying before, Koharu, we just don't know anything about her, so people are making all these assumptions, like, oh, she's going to join the group, oh, she's going to be a Pokemon trainer, oh, she's going to be a Pokemon coordinator. Yet, we're making all this stuff, yet we don't know anything about her yet, and that's one of the main problems with the show. Now, I get it, we're only in the first 30 or something episodes, and I get that, it's still the beginning of the show, so we shouldn't rush it. Perfect example of Serena, her development didn't come until much later on, and she's one of the most popular characters in the entire franchise. So
yes, but the thing is with the difference is Pokemon Journeys doesn't do arcs like that, really.
Yeah, or not that we.
At least I think either the writers need to learn that they need to do some arcs, because I'm telling you, we're at least going to get one arc in the entire show, and that's going to have to be the Masters 8. That's going to have to be an arc.
Yeah. You know what I think? You know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? And I think it just hit me. And this is why I'm comparing the situation a little bit to Sun and Moon early on. Here's what I'm realizing. They're still trying to take a more episodic route than it is with an overarching story. Because with Sun and Moon, yes, obviously there's a continuation, obviously. But with that in mind, with that in mind, you also notice that a lot of episodes that don't really seem to matter just kind of build up here and there, where and it's not really focused on pushing a character forward. It's just more focusing, hey, here's the situation of the day, very much slice of life. Here's how this world works. Here's the situation. We're in Kanto. We know how Kanto works. We know how a lot of situation works. I mean, even though this episode ended up being in freaking Hoenn. But where I'm going with this is there definitely needs to be more, like I said, a balance where if you want to do episodic episodes for Pokemon Journeys, okay, but you got to make those episodic episodes not only interesting and captivating, but you also got to make sure that even if they're episodic, think of it this way: the best fillers of a show are usually the most entertaining ones, or the fillers that can be argued are not fillers.
Okay. I argue. I don't think this. If I'm being honest, arguably this episode is not a filler episode because it gave us probably the most development for Gaharu we've seen in like.
No, I get that.
A filler is an episode that doesn't have any relevance to the plot, but this episode had relevance to the plot.
Yeah.
So I think episode 26 then.
Yeah, that was filler.
Yeah, but no. I think the thing is though, I think Pokemon Journeys has done a great job of keeping everything entertaining. Yeah. Like the show has been entertaining as hell. The problem is, it's not doing overarching stories, and the development of characters are suffering from that. That's the problem.
Can I say something actually about
Sure.
Right. I want. Building off of what you guys are saying about Ash and Go, well, like I said before, Go has like a lot of potential. He can go anywhere. But it's more like I want an arc where Ash like sits down, maybe with Pikachu, maybe with Go and other people. It doesn't matter who or sort of does. But anyway, I'm thinking about what a Pokemon Master really is, because he's never actually, because it's described as sort of like a childish dream.
Yeah.
But I feel like Ash may sit down and think, what really is it, and maybe he'll realize, what is it, what am I really looking for to try and fulfill myself, and also and has everything. Because what if Ash has a moment when he realizes he thinks, is every single thing he's done, has it really worked towards this goal? Because it's to the point where, since he's never actually said what it is, it may even be the case that he just doesn't know he doesn't truly know himself.
Yeah.
I sort of want an
That's so
thing for his character like that. Because other than that, I can't see where to really take his character. Because I feel like this Ash is just the culmination of everything he's learned and adapted to, his series, which is why I'm fine with there not really being much for Ash right now. There doesn't really
the problem is we don't need much for Ash.
There isn't much that needs to be done. I feel like, I agree with you. Wait, I was gonna say something, but I lost my train of thought. When you were mentioning, where I feel like one of the biggest examples in Pokemon Journey when it comes to the whole aspect or topic of what it means for Ash to be a Pokemon Master was in the Leon versus I forgot the name of the other Rhydon episode, where that one moment where Ash screams out to the audience saying how how it's like, I'm gonna...
Rhydon is Pokemon.
Oh, my bad. Oh my god, I feel stupid. I'm sorry. Now, I'm upset that Rhydon doesn't have a Rhydon. So then, but no, yeah, where he screams out into the crowd, explaining how, like, I'm gonna be the best Pokemon trainer in the world. And at that point, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, so that's what I believe. That's what a lot of us seem to believe is what Ash's actual goal is. Just like in the whole aspect of a Pokemon Master is trying to be the best Pokemon trainer ever. Even though there's also multiple moments where we're like, what does it mean? He never really explains it. It's annoying, but I feel like it's safe to assume the way that they write Ash in every season, it really is to be the best Pokemon trainer or to be the best Pokemon battler or something in that regard.
That scene
I assume they're just gonna keep on saying like Pokemon Master just so they can keep up the series, because if they say what a Pokemon Master is, then that means like say like a Pokemon Master was to be like the strongest trainer in the world, like, or maybe to win a Pokemon League, then of course they'll just make Ash keep losing until he wins the Pokemon League. So with a Pokemon Master, I assume they're not actually gonna say like the actual meaning, just so they decide like, oh, how long they're gonna keep Ash alive for, like, if you know what I mean.
That's like
He's gonna die at the end of the journey.
It's not meant for anything. Like, not like die, but like, you know, like instead of like using like Go as the main
the final battle is not Ash versus Leon, but freaking Ash and Giovanni, and Ash grabs the Infinity Stones and be like, I am a Pokemon Master. You see Go walking up to Ash, be like, we won, Mr. Ketchum.
Oh my goodness.
Never say that again.
No, I'm making a Pokemon endgame poster now.
Oh my god, yes, please, someone do that.
I'm doing it right now.
Whoever made the Koharu Squidward, now I want you to make an endgame Pokemon poster. There we go. That's your job now.
No, I'm doing it.
This is another PokeChat request. That's what we're gonna call it. From now on, we're gonna do hashtag Pokemon Chat or PokeChat art request, where we ask you guys to make random art requests of stupid stuff that we say that we think is gonna be funny for the memes.
I'm doing it.
Exactly. But going back to the whole aspect of it, yeah, it's just with going back to the whole thing, it's just I feel like that's the situation for me where it's like when it comes to them talking about story stuff, it's usually really good. And even some of the not so important story episodes in this show are still pretty good as well. It's just it's weird, I guess, when look at the episode's not very bad. It's not bad. It's not one of the worst ever. I have an idea of what episodes are the worst. Any episode that has Gigantamaxing, that's my opinion. But besides that, it's the development for Koharu is there. We wanted to see it. We saw it. It's there. It's growing. Go was able to catch a new Pokemon, even if it's just a Wingull.
It was great. Best part of the episode.
It's a base.
Yeah, best part of the episode. And Team Rocket was there because Team Rocket was there. I guess that's the main thing. Even with the fact that we're talking about this stuff, you notice how we just kind of stray away from the episode. Want to know why? Because that's all we can really talk about in this episode. There's not really much to discuss because it was just there. It was just an episode that we saw and we're like, okay, it's fine. It's whatever.
It was
to be honest,
something.
I'm just thinking, like, I really do feel like Go, I feel like they're gonna make Go try to be like the main character by giving him like his own episodes to like experiment with him. Like for example, this coming episode to Go to, so then like try and make Go like more of a character that can be used on his own. Because due to the fact that his goal is to catch every single Pokemon, he wants to go to like when we go to Gen 9, it'll be more likely that they'll use him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I definitely think so. This is gonna be beautiful.
I love it. Let me see what anyone here not share their opinions yet?
I think no one has. It's just that you're the last one to join in.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Then, Feebas, I love. Milotic, I love. The little girl was cute. The little girl was cute, and her adoration for Feebas was adorable. Everyone else, I didn't really care much about. Team Rocket was just there for being there. I like that. Okay, here's what I'll talk about. I like the fact that I don't remember the last time we saw Carvana in a freaking anime. I think the last time we saw it was back in Owen. So there's that. Carvana showed up from the Gotcha Machine, and then I guess Team Rocket also got Ash's Kingler, but no, that's just a joke. He didn't actually.
Giovanni actually had a Kingler in the original series. That's cool.
Yeah, you're right.
Giovanni still Ash's Kingler.
Yeah. But yeah.
We saw Carvana in the 12th episode of Sudden.
Oh, did we really? Okay. Alright, I was wrong. Do you guys want to talk a little bit about what to expect for the next episode? Because I feel like that's definitely an episode that a lot of people are discussing because, number one, obviously the big thing is it's going to be one of the first episodes of Pokemon without Ash Pikachu in it. And number two, it's going to be further development for Go and possibly give us an answer of why he said that famous line of, oh, so you're like one of those people. And also, shout out once again to Silly Driftling for reminding me of that parody song, Carvana, oh na na. Half of my heart is in Carvana, oh na na.
Please just stop.
I'll be dang honest. I have nothing to say about next week's episode.
Well, yeah, Carl, we know you hate Go. We know you hate Go.
I don't hate Go. I'm disappointed in Go. That's my thing.
Okay.
Literally episode 3.
Goggles be like, yes, I'm a fan of the Pokemon anime, and then proceeds to bitch about literally.
What the?
I feel like there's always gonna be a specific joke when it comes to certain PokeTubers. We have 1, 2, 3 with Benson and Maze. We have Stop the Shige Coco with Zach. We got freaking
Serena
with Zoro. Yeah, we got Serena with Zoro. We Goggles. Yeah, I'm Goggles and I'm a Pokemon fan who hates everything.
I don't hate everything.
You hate everything besides X1.
Oh my. Yeah. Okay. That is true. That is true. That is true. X and Y is the superior region. You cannot fight me on that.
We're not talking about this.
This is for after the PokeChat.
After
we can talk about this
the minute Ash lost, that's when the anime went downhill.
Okay. So then, basically, okay. So then, aside from that, it looks like next week's episode is going to be very much a situation of the whole Selby thing with going back to where I feel like it's going to be a Pokemon Forever thing, but with Go, where friend of his, he became close with, he probably shares his encounter with Mew, with the kid. They both decide, let's go look for Celebi. The kid gets there first, something happens with Celebi. Celebi takes him, makes him travel through time, probably in the current day. Little Go gets there, he gets upset, because it's like, oh, my friend was there, and I waited there for a while, Gengar style. And freaking, he decides, oh, my friend left. And then years and years later, he goes back to that same town for whatever reason by himself, which that one is interesting. I need to know why he's going there by himself. And then runs into his friend. Like, that's the way that I see that episode probably going. Does anyone here disagree?
That makes sense.
It's what it's most likely going to be. I mean, hopefully it'll give us some kind of development with Go. It's just, the interesting thing is, why isn't Ash and Pikachu going to be there? Like, that's the thing that I feel like a lot of people are going to be very interested in. I mean, heck, freaking article websites have been making stories about how this is the first episode of Pokemon without Ash and Pikachu, and it's like, okay, so then what's gonna happen? Like, you gonna tell us? You gonna explain? I hope so.
Now, for me, and I don't know, with the whole, I don't mind the idea, But with me personally, this is just me on personally. When you do back in the time episodes, it always gets kind of weird with me with characters like this. Whereas, like, I get it. The idea.
I look at so many Pokemon faces on these characters.
Well, I get it. The idea is supposed to be all like, oh, we're supposed to learn what Go, why Go is like this. The problem, though, with me personally is that to me, it doesn't tell me how we're gonna fix Go. It just tells me how he became like this. It doesn't really tell me, okay, how we're gonna fix it now. It just tells me, it's like, we know the problem. That's it.
Well, I mean, no, we know, at least we know an idea of how it's gonna be fixed, and it's his relationship to Ash. Like, that's the thing about Ash in this series that I feel like they're gonna try to do. It's just that it feels like they haven't really done it a lot yet, and that is the whole last thing of. You guys mentioned how Ash doesn't really have a set goal except for like being the character who wants to beat Leon. But one thing you have to keep in mind is that that's not the only thing Ash is there for. Ash is there as the character who kind of. This is one of the reasons why I enjoyed X and Y. And no, this isn't going to be a conversation of discussing. Oh,
X Y was better.
I know, but this is why I feel like this is the XY version of Ash coming out of Journey's Ash, where basically he's the character that everyone goes to or looks up to in certain situations because he knows what it's like, or because he's the one who indirectly would inspire people to do this. You see that with Serena, you see that with Clement, you see that with Bonnie, you see that with Karina. Heck, you freaking saw that with the champions even. And the other gym leaders. So that it's like... Well, arguably.
Yeah, and that's one thing I like about Journey's Ash is that they managed to, like, even in the, like, art style, I think they managed to, like, perfectly blend the, like, designs of Sun and Moon Ash and X and Y Ash.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Managed to... It really, like, I never, like, felt like that Ash's personality was, like changed too much between X and Y and Sun and Moon. Obviously, he was more like comedic, but that was just with the whole series. And so, yeah. but even in Journeys, it combines his more like mature, like
exactly
that's from X and Y, and also his comedy aspect, or his like his child aspect from Sun and Moon.
Yeah, it's a better blend. It's a better blend. Like a lot of times you see him being goofy and like funny. Like in Sun and Moon, but then you see those moments like, did you tell Reboot when Go was thinking about releasing Reboot? And it's like, did you tell Reboot? Because it's like, you see Ash's face, and it's like, you know this kid's been through stuff. You know what it's like. And then also in the Battle in Hoenn episode, in that little tournament where Go doesn't like the idea of Pokemon battling, and then he sees Ash, and then it's like, yo, it's not just the fact that Ash is a good battler, he's an experienced battler. He thinks outside of the box, and you saw that in him. And that's one thing they did keep in Sun and Moon that I liked. And you see that. So then, what I'm waiting for, and that's one of the things that I was hoping in this episode, but not yet, and I think we talked about it privately before, guys, is the idea of, I think we should probably have at least one episode of Ash and Koharu by themselves. I think that would be good. Mainly just due to the fact that I feel like then Ash's effect would roll up on Koharu more. Check against the team who Ash really is.
Bro, if that happens, shippers are gonna have a field day.
I know, but like in the end, there's never, you can never escape the whole stupidity or toxicity when it comes to like the whole shipping thing. People ship freaking fruit together. It's just a thing.
What?
But with that in mind,
yeah, I hate people who ship Ash and Go home. Only people are allowed to ship Ash and Serena.
I think Ash Misty is also pretty.
No. I mean, yeah, it's fine to ship. Wait. This is It's fine to ship who you want with who you want. If you like a ship, that's fine, as long as it's not, as long as it's not morally incorrect. That's what I'll say. With that being said, though, what I'm saying there is, when it comes to the character of Koharu, she kind of needs a character like Ash, as right now. Not taking away the shipping aspect, it's more of the fact of she's so reserved, and you already saw what happens when Go, another very reserved character, spends time with Ash, like one-on-one. As in, this has to be an episode where Go is off doing something else. Or maybe that the three of them get separated and Ash and Kohara are solo, and then Ash does the Ash thing of saying some kind of speech or doing some kind of action to protect Koharu or to inspire Koharu, and then she'll see, okay, this kid who I was making fun of, or who I didn't like, or who I was thinking all these bad things about, to quite an annoying degree, instead of one where she treats him worse than almost Iris, I'd say. It's like that level. Sorry, Sam. But
Iris is a little mean.
Yeah, but then go do that. That's where we'll see character growth, because again, going back to other shows and I'll even take X and Y out of it. I can bring up other shows. I don't have to just think of X and Y. Okay, let's go to freaking Diamond and Pearl. Ash freaking inspired not just Dawn, but she also inspired other characters like freaking Barry and Stefan in Black and White, and freaking Silent and Brock even, when it's like, hey Ash, I want to travel with you because I feel like I'll gain experience with you even though I'm a gym leader. So why am I saying this? Is because Ash has always had that effect. He's that inspiring trainer who everyone wants to be around. The reason why I always bring it up in XY is because that's where it's the most prevalent. But that's always been the thing about Ash to begin with. He's this inspiring trainer that once you open your mind and your heart to him, you usually understand what it is that you want in your life because of Ash. And that's what I'm thinking Koharu needs. Go already knew what he wanted, but he was also recluse. That's why he was a bit more open with Ash, because they had that thing in common, that they both love Pokemon. Sure, it's different things, but they both love Pokemon. That's why it's easier for Go to be a little bit more open with Ash, because they had that thing in common. Go's a bit more open now. He's still a recluse character if he were to be introduced to another new companion. That's what I believe. Koharu, on the other hand, is completely recluse because she hasn't done that yet. She hasn't opened up her mind and heart to get along or to see who Ash is as a person. So we haven't had that opportunity. That's why I believe if we want to see a genuine, real Koharu development episode, she needs to spend time with Ash. That's what I'm saying. Not because of shipping, not because of any of that stuff. It's because Ash has always had that effect on other people. Thank you for coming to my PokeChat talk. I am the media. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I didn't say anything during that, but subscribe to me too.
Yeah, okay.
Subscribe to this channel too, because you guys are already here.
Subscribe to Goggles.
So that was 2312 for the content.
Subscribe to all of us. We're all great people.
Subscribe to the Pokemon channel for daily Pokemon content, for daily news, and for more Pokemon journey reactions. That's all. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.
Watch if he actually leaves. It's like, Ryan, this isn't actually the end of the stream. We haven't seen the Pokemon Adventures. Oh no, he left! Ryan, you are the chosen one!
Wait, you said that so many times now.
I know, and I'm gonna keep saying it.
Fair enough.
Dang, even my girlfriend left!
But, alright. With that said, though, let's go ahead and, I think we all gave our ratings, right? Or at least I haven't yet, at least.
Yeah, we all did. Oh, what?
Our rating for this episode.
Oh, I'm sure, I guess.
Alex, go first.
Wait, what? I thought we were good ratings.
No, I'm asking who did the ratings already.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Well, I guess me. So for me, I'll give this one a 7 out of 10. It was an alright episode. The ending was kind of wonky though.
all the Kohara stuff was really good, but Team Rocket ruined it.
Team Rocket, yeah. I'll also give it a 6 out of 10. Again, I liked Feebas, I liked Milotic, I liked the little girl, and I liked even though it was not too much, it was still a good development for Koharu. Again, Team Rocket didn't help, and I still don't like Koharu.
I'll have to rate it a 5 out of 10 due to the fact that the Kahari development, but that's it, because if this didn't have Kahari development, then I'll just be like a 2 or 3, but yeah.
Although, you know what, actually, I'm going to change my rating. It's 10 out of 10 because we brought forward the most beautiful thing in the world, and that's Koharu Squidward. 10 out of 10 right there.
That's fair. That's big brain. Also, I'm proud to be done with the poster.
Oh, no. No, you have to finish it and then show it. We're not ending the stream until we see that poster. It'll be tomorrow, and I'll still be here.
Okay, well, have fun with that.
Alright. With that said, though, I think it's time for us to cozy up. Because guess what, everybody? It's game time. Let me just say.
What?
Let me see if I can open this
Oh,
up.
yeah, I'm playing Pokemon Shield right now. I'm having a blast.
Wait, guys, should I shout Raph?
Wait, what?
Should I get Raph?
Okay, what?
Play Smash.
Oh, yeah, let's play Smash. I'm down. I'm always down for Smash.
Oh, shoot, I thought we were just
No, I'm already doing Scribble.
I don't even know anymore.
Oh,
wait, we're not at the end of the stream. Or wait, are we at the end of the stream or not? Are we playing Scribble on stream?
Well, I thought that was a final. We were going to play Scribble on stream.
Okay, then let's play Scribble. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for you fine folks. I'll send a link. I'll get the link. Hang on. Okay, let's see here.
Trey sent an image.
There we go.
I knew it would be.
Are we going to do custom words on Goblin?
Yeah, we're doing custom words, and I'm doing an interesting twist, because what I'm doing is that I'm not just adding Pokemon, I'm adding other items into this. Pop culture stuff, anime, whatever you guys have. Cartoons, anything. We're gonna have fun with
I
this.
feel like that's gonna end. I think
we should just do Pokemon.
Boo, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then give me a minute. Let me get rid of some of these. Can I please? You guys are seeing a lot of them, and I don't like it. Okay, let's see.
Alright, I am about to send the most beautiful thing ever.
You know, nothing's more beautiful than your face. That's a joke, by the way.
Oh, not that. He was just rolling on it.
Alright, I'm sending you like only 2 seconds.
You know, I'm kind of scared. Like, kind of.
I want the stream to see it though. I think it'll be funny. Also, oh, Buzz. Okay, Izzy's also looking at the Koharu Squidward right now. What's up, Izzy?
Wait, is this here?
No, I don't think she's here, but she's definitely looking at the Koharu.
Guys, check chat.
Hey!
Which chat? Left stream chat?
The PokeChat.
Alright, let me look. Okay, wait. This is the moment I've been waiting for, but I can't see it.
PokeChat live text.
I'm pretty sure that's where I am. Yeah. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm not there. Where? Oh, here it is. Pokemon. I feel stupid. Oh my god, this is amazing!
We did it!
Serena?
I didn't even know.
This is fantastic!
He just put Ash's hair and Adam Tony.
This is amazing! Oh my god, can you show it on stream? Show it. The people need to see this.
I'll show it. I'll show it soon. Hang on. Let me just go to.
Guys, freaking Dano, you made this, right?
Yes.
Dude, this might be one of the best things I've ever seen.
It's beautiful.
Oh my goodness, we did it! Is that Pong? Is that freaking Pong?
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so then... Okay, I need someone to freaking... Oh, okay, so Trey just sent an update on upcoming Pokemon episodes.
Yeah?
No, I very much do. Yeah, I very much. Okay, one of these is apparently saying that Pikachu is glowing up and like it's gonna evolve, and I'm like, no, that's BS.
Oh my goodness.
Of course it
Let me
is.
see.
No.
Wait.
Don't.
No. If it's glowing like Mega Evolution, I'm pretty sure that.
Okay, looking at so we have. I'll read the titles. All right. So we have episode 33, a Pokemon trade. Satoshi and Go come to the Pokemon Exchange event being held at the Pokemon Center in Vermilion City. So Ash and Go meet Corny, a self-proclaimed Sinnoh Bug Poke Queen who wants Karios. Go can't let go as Karios tries to find. Alright, instead of trading a wild Karios instead of Karios, Kurami appears in the strategy of winner Karios with a special sweet honey, but it's not Karios that appears. Episode 34. Lonely Fighter Bay, the threat of Grapplers. I'm trying to read.
Okay.
Satoshi and Go visit the city martial arts dojo in search of Pokemon World Championship opponents for Ash. Ash tries to challenge the karate guy, the master of the dojo, who's already in battle with another challenger. When Ash and Go wanted to see the battle, the karate guy was already defeated by the fighting type gym leader, Bay of the Galar region, and her partner, Pokemon Grapplers. Then Ash challenges Bay to a battle. Episode 35, Got Pikachu. Looking at Satoshi and Pikachu, Go suddenly wants to get against a Pikachu of his own. After receiving information about Sakuragi, Research Director Sakuragi... Oh, wait, what? Hold on. After receiving information from the Sakuragi Research Director Sakuragi that there is a large amount of Pikachu outbreaks in certain places, Go immediately decides to head there. There, Go meets a female caretaker of that place of many Pikachus, including the caring female Pikachu.
Wait, are we going back to Alola?
Yeah, I was saying this earlier today. I'll make a video on it.
Pikachu's... Oh, no. Pikachu's want to beat up the Thunderstone from a rocky area, and they were trying to evolve into Raichu with the power of Thunderstone. Ash's Pikachu also gives the light of evolution.
Yeah, that's trolling.
Yeah, no, that's a troll.
Okay, this is brand
fucking
new.
troll.
This is brand new. Episode 36, Crawl Out of the Sand Tomb, Ash and Go. Ash has been sick in the official... Wait. Has been... What?
It says Ash has been sick in the official
Okay,
battle.
this might be a spoiler. I think this might be a spoiler.
Spoiler!
This thing, guys, this is... Do you guys want me to say this? Because this is a spoiler.
Yeah, it says Ash has been sick in the official battle. It basically means that,
Ash lost.
he's sad about it. Yeah,
He's
so
losing
probably,
the battle.
yeah, a lot of people think he lost because of this.
No, this confirms it, though. Ash has been sick in the official battle since the Battle of Bay. Meanwhile, a strange huge sandstorm occurs in Canus, I don't know, Canus City.
That's Mauville.
Mauville.
He's
Ash and Go
getting
goes
it!
to investigate to see if it is a work of Pokemon or not. So Ash and Go challenge the Pokemon inside the sandstorm. There appears to be a powerful Pokemon Flygon.
Yes!
And they...
Ash, you're gonna get Flygon!
Guys, as Ash is in the mercy of Flygon speed, meanwhile, Go... Oh, no.
What?
Meanwhile, Go comes up with a surprising strategy.
I don't want to go.
I still think Ash has Flygon.
He's getting the
So that
Flygon.
confirms that Ash is losing today. Which is good.
Thank you!
That is
We're talking about.
Thank you!
I have worries about that. I don't know.
Play the game.
Seiya doesn't seem like a big enough deal.
But he's using Riolu and Farfetch. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think that's the perfect way to have Ash lose without making it
It's the
fully like,
perfect. It is the perfect.
Also,
It's perfect because
this is
not only is it Pokemon added,
I mean,
not only is it a Pokemon that Ash has never seen before, it's he's using Riolu and also Farfetch'd, I think.
Okay, I get it.
So
that's what I was.
Trey, stop saying that.
Anyway, can we play Split now?
Yeah. Although, I just want to say, this poster looks fantastic. I freaking love it. It's a beautiful poster. Goodness gracious.
Listen, if there's one thing I learned from this series is to never trust anything.
Someone name a scene from Endgame, and I'll try to voice the Pokemon character who you represented there.
Okay.
Yeah, Silent Clement and War Machine and Ant-Man.
When Nebula meets that Nebula for the first time.
Okay, who's Nebula in the poster? I can't see.
Hard.
Kumar. Oh, no. Okay, fine, I got it. Alright, this is my official Koharu meeting Koharu scene from Pokemon Endgame. You don't realize what he does. I've lived it all. Our future. You become this.
It's just Koharu.
The evil Koharu pulls her knife on our Koharu. You're sick in me. You're sick in me. But that doesn't mean you can't be useful. Later on,
No, like I see in our future, we become this. And it's just Koharu's
a few minutes later, Giovanni Thanos is sitting on his throne, and Nebula Koharu walks up to him, bowing down.
The three people.
And it's like, how do I look?
They're just like, okay, wait. This is gonna be Ash going Brock up against Giovanni.
Oh, I'm down. Let's freaking go. Okay. You know what? Okay. Zeno, I'm super sorry. Yeah, Zeno, my friend, I'm super sorry because
Who's Zeno?
The guy who plays Go in the dub version.
Oh,
so I don't know what he sounds. Yeah, because remember, I know him. So then it's like I haven't seen the dub yet, dude. So like, I don't know how you sound like him. So I apologize. So I'm gonna try my best. But basically,
it's like Go's voice, kind of.
It's like. Yeah, Brock is looking at Giovanni Thanos. This is it, and so then Go asks, "How long has he been standing there?" And then Brock, he's just been sitting there, and it's freaking Go. And where are the stones?
George tries to Pokeball at him.
I'm done. Okay.
Alright, let's be productive now.
Yeah, let's play Screw.
Time for us to play a game, so let's do it.
But one more thing importantly, can someone take the Endgame trailer and just edit all everyone's faces onto the people so we can actually hear it?
Alright.
Please, that would be amazing.
Alright, let's go now.
Alright, so who's in the game right now? Okay, we got me, Zoro, subscribe to.
That's me. Wait, give me a sec.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you all fine folks.
Where's the link?
It's in PokeChat Live text.
Got it.
If people can send me the footage I need, I can make a Pokemon Endgame trailer.
That would be amazing, please. Someone send it to him. That's fantastic.
Alright, so before I click anything else, how many rounds should we do? Just 3?
Wait, I'm joining.
3 rounds, no, like 110 seconds.
Alright.
That's what we normally do.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, and how's he? I'm gonna step out real quick. I'm gonna check what that was.
Alright, let's do some rounds of Scribble.
Zano, can you check your DMs for a moment?
I can check my DMs for a minute. I feel like this has been the most, like... I feel like this has been, like, the most uneventful podcast ever.
It's an actually more event, really? Because I thought, if anything, it's the fastest going one. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, because I think...
Oh, Trey tried creating the room.
Oh, Trey's joined.
Wait, Trey's here?
Trey, you there, buddy?
Trey's not here.
We've already created a room.
Okay, no. Trey just wants to send you the words. That's what we wanted to do.
Wait, then I did this right?
I don't know. Ask him.
Trey, I did this right. Because this is my first time.
I want to make this my background.
Because realistically, this is my first time doing this.
Yo, Zoro.
You guys, the 10-year anniversary of Ashley's Fall, apparently.
Oh, great.
I mean, that's just
Which
according
fight?
to random Reddit post. I don't know if it's true.
Nice.
Someone said hi. Hello.
Oh yeah, Zoro. Yeah, that was me, Zoro. So real quick, so for those in the chat or in the stream who doesn't know about this, my good buddy Zoro here and our other good friend Raph are in the middle of a situation where, you know, if Zoro gets enough supports, enough likes on a certain tweet, I believe, right? Then Raph has
Not enough likes.
Not enough
Already
likes.
got enough likes. It already got enough
Oh,
likes.
it already got enough likes? Okay, great.
So wait,
Well, here's the next part.
So basically, let me tell a story. So, half a month, like two and a half weeks ago, maybe, Raph put a post on Twitter that said the reply that gets the most likes will be my profile picture on the 1st of August. So I put a picture of Serena, and then I retweeted my reply and said, everybody go like this, and it got like 100 and something likes. So he had to make his profile picture Serena on the 1st of August. And then, just to clear up confusion, he put Wrath, not Serena, in his name on Twitter. So I DM'd him and I was like, how many retweets for you to put Serena Stan in your name? And 300, and we got 300.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
So here's why I'm bringing this up. Because how funny would it be if when the whole Serena thing is over at some point, will we then find a way to get enough people to make rap be Koharu Squidward?
Thank you, Trey.
I think people would be willing to do it.
Right.
Or if not rap, then someone else at least.
Alright. I think we're all set. Ow.
Alright, let's go.
Let's do it. It's game time. But before we begin, this stream was brought to you by
Let's
Namaste.
go!
Once the stream is over, I'm gonna try and make the trailer to my best abilities.
Yay! Oh, God damn, why did Trey to go first?
Wait a minute, Zano. Don't you have a uranium video to edit?
No, I have to record it, but I can't do that till after everyone goes to sleep. It's not like another 3 hours.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a while.
Alright.
Yo, I love the wild area.
Guys, it's Charizard.
It is Charizard. That's gonna be hilarious.
It's Mach.
It's fun. Oh no, I know who it is. I know who it is. No, I don't know who it is.
Yes.
You know who it is, though. Oh.
Subscribe to guess the word.
What? Oh, I know.
Yay, we did it.
He's the Pokemon person at
Poggers.
Oh, here we go. Enter.
Sorry, key.
Okay, guys. One of the best Pokemon out there.
Is that all we get?
Yes.
Mach! Leon. Bergmite!
Oh, wait.
I know it is.
It's
not Heatran?
It's not Gigalith either. Oh, wait, yeah.
What?
Okay, no, it's not past.
Well, okay,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
I
I'm
got it.
Pokemon because it's been a while since I've actually seen this Pokemon, so I'm
What?
horribly
What?
wrong.
It's not Regirock?
It's not Regirock, no.
You were drawing out horribly wrong.
It's from Unova.
Chat, if you guys want to help us out,
Oh,
or want to help me out.
That looks like a Gigalith, not a Voldor!
Who's saying something?
Fucking Gigalith! Who's Kaz?
You.
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
Trey, I'll Trey my Trey.
I try.
It's muck.
Oh, it's probably red.
Or we could always just look up at the thing.
Here's a fortune cookie.
Oh, I know what it is. Nope.
It's not my mood. Lana.
How old are we got this yet?
Oh, I think I know who it is, but I don't know his name.
Lysander?
It's not. No, not him. It's he was. He showed up in Sun and Moon. It's not Ryugi. Right.
This is...
Oh, it's not Ryugi? No.
No.
Is it a Pokemon or a person?
Oh!
What the
Okay, I just guessed.
Yeah,
Okay. That doesn't look like him at all.
Is it Heatran?
him.
Or it doesn't look like him.
Are you assuming it's gender?
I'm sorry, I know, we live in 2020.
Right? I'm canceling it now.
What the freak is this?
What is it?
Probably for that.
It's Ronald McDonald's.
Oh,
Alright.
I wasn't supposed to get it.
That's what I said, I guessed it, and somehow I got it right.
Okay, no, I
Kaz, and what's your address? Who's Kaz, and what's your address?
Gross, and he lives in the UK.
That's not his address. I need his address.
That sounds like a casualty.
Shush.
Hey guys, I'm back.
I didn't even know you left.
Hey, God.
Wow.
Trainer,
That's
boring.
fine. I didn't announce it, so...
Oh, I
Let's
got
go for... Let's have a
We were talking about how much we missed you.
Thank you.
Okay, I just want to say that. No.
Wait, no, you guys talked to Scribbly, right?
Yeah, we did. Wait, who's that?
You're not playing? I thought you were
Oh,
Kaz.
Rose, I don't know if you were here. I don't know how long ago you left, but like for the past like multiple minutes, my girlfriend was in the chat, and it's hilarious.
No, I haven't been gone that long. I only... I'm nervous. It's been here for... I just...
Kaz is Zach backwards. I seriously think it's
Oh,
Zach.
it might be Zach. It might be Zach. Or it might be Rose.
It's Ronald McDonald.
It might be. It might be. Who the flip?
It's Kellen from the Pokemon Ranger games.
Wait, actually. Oh, I know who it is. There we go.
What?
I know who it is.
What?
Yeah, man. I knew who it was.
Ashy boy.
Smell you later.
Bro, Gary does not say that. Gary
I
does
know
not
he
say
never
that.
said that. I know he never said that.
Anti-bite.
Honestly, I rewatched the scene with animation for the Battle Frontier, and that was phenomenal. Dub or sub, that moment is so freaking wonderful to see.
It's the scene where he's like trying to figure out how to beat Brandon, right?
It's Sonic.
Yeah.
No, okay, that's good.
That is not.
I know it
Listening
is.
to the
Yes, I got it. Good art, Sora. Very, very.
Alright, so let's listen to the script game. Oh, I found
That's something.
Right, Brian.
Was
That's
the
really good.
What the freak is this?
Who do you think it
I
is?
do not know, bro. Ash has one.
Shit. Alright, it's my turn, so no one look at the screen.
So where's Brian? Brian's back.
Oh, Hasla.
Who is this big?
It's me.
You're Damon.
I'm Damon.
Damien one.
Dang it.
I'm trimming you guys.
Micro of the night.
Oh, we should have all been tricked.
Oh my god, yes.
Trimming 2, trimming 3, trimming 4.
Trying to dance side.
What? Wow! It's literally a circle and a triangle.
Oh, wait, is it?
Oh, okay.
Got it. I guess if you think a lot about it, I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, that doesn't escape the fact that I call BS.
It's literally a circle and triangle.
BS.
That thing is gone.
Where's my side?
I'm sorry, I literally one triangle.
I'm so good at this game.
He's a dragon master.
I'm not doing it.
Dragon Buster Georgia.
Dragon master.
God, no.
Remember, Pokemon Recordation Show.
Dang it.
Welcome Nation series.
Pokemon World Coordination Series.
I'm excellent!
I can understand.
Mm.
Bergmite. Oh, I know who it is.
Oh, I know who it is. There we go.
No, not you.
Dang, me and Nora, I get that?
This is a Pokemon that is back to the Pokemon Recordation Series.
Pokemon Welcome Nation series.
Oh, recording series.
Pokemon Welcome Nation series.
Hey, Bob, what's the anime? Ask's gonna win the Pokemon World Coordination Series.
Oh boy!
God.
Oh boy!
The more you say it, the more
Damn it, that's what you do.
Forget someone kicked Brian.
What? I
What?
Oh, okay, yeah, I got that right.
I'm really chunky.
You wanna know something that's funny? Everyone here has seen Looney Tunes, right?
That's chocolate for
Chunky.
Does anyone remember that one cartoon, like the really old Bugs Bunny one, where
It's
it's like,
gigantic match for every guys.
where it's like he like Elmer Fudd got him as a pet, and Bugs had a different voice, like a completely different voice than one he's used to. There's a clip where he's all like, well, Elmer Fudd gives him food, and he's like, "What's this?" And he was like, "Your dinner." My dinner? I'll starve. And he just eats the food. He keeps on saying, "I'm gonna starve to
People
death."
already get it. I don't think people already get it already.
because we're big brain boys.
And also because it really should be obvious.
Yeah, it should be Lana.
Oh,
Yeah. Are we Squidward?
got it. What?
Oh, God. I got it.
That was a horrible drawing.
It was. That's why my girlfriend is the artist. For the record, if anyone needs art, just go to his silly drip.
Warning
I love
right
you.
now, this is gonna be terrible.
Does she do it for free? So I'm your friend.
So I'm just gonna put text.
No.
So, hey, not monsters. How like a friend's discount?
I mean, it's it's not free, if that's what you're saying. Maybe there's some kind of discount if you talk very nicely, but sure, like, you can talk to her, but again, you have to talk to her, not me.
Silly Drifloon.
So it's up to her.
Say to me yourself, since you get.
I'm saying greetings. I am the follower of the Nut Master, and I hear you.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I shall contact him, mate.
Do it. I do it. Because I think it will be funny.
Hey, can I, in payment, I'll tell you my full name and Xbox payments.
Damn it.
What?
What's that have to do with anything?
Oh, damn, I was not.
Dang it.
I was gonna say SQ. SQ? What?
Who?
Okay, do you want a hint? Do you want a hint of what it is? Because I can give you a really easy one.
Yeah.
Bro, that literally gave it away.
Whoever
Dang
signed
it.
That is the worst radio hint ever.
Do you guys not like my art?
Pedro.
that's how I got it. It was Xana.
What do I do now?
Wait a turn.
Dang it.
1 second. Okay.
Oh, wait, is Trey here?
Wait, Trey? Nope.
No, he's not here.
I don't know why I always think he's here. You know what?
Who is Damon?
That's me. I'm sorry. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. Oh.
Yeah, we'll just
You
ignore
can
it.
do that again. Oh, I know who.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know who.
Wait, are you kidding me?
Oh, no, now I actually know who. There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Also, freaking media on the last one, you said you guys want to hint, and then you basically gave away the answer.
Okay, no one
I'll be
look.
honest.
No one look. No one look at mine.
I'll be honest.
That's like,
That's the whole point of the game!
What? I didn't do that! No, don't kick him! I didn't mean to do that.
don't kick him, don't kick him, don't kick him, don't kick him.
What? How did you...
I don't know, it's freaking weird. What is that?
What? Didn't the electric continue?
Bruh.
Is that supposed to be a Zimu?
What?
What?
Oh, I got it!
What?
Now I got it! I'm still second place.
That's so dumb!
It is dumb, but it's amazing.
The future is now thanks to science. Science, so amazing! Science, the future is now thanks to race.
What?
Oh no, oh no.
What?
Oh, oh god, no.
2020 in a nutshell. What the hell is that?
Oh. Got it.
Oh my god, the stream's
These
so
are
delayed.
on
Guys,
point.
the stream's on Clement.
You don't get this now.
No, guys, the stream is on Clement right now.
Yeah, it's always delayed.
Yeah, every stream's delayed, like, fast.
Yeah, go, but that stream's really delayed.
Yeah, I'm saying that right now. Everything looks fine. I think it might be the settings.
Medina, you should make your Clement that profile, your profile picture.
Why?
Because it said it was beautiful.
Yeah, not
Right. It's Lucario.
Where's Lucario?
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Oh.
Dang it.
What?
What?
Oh.
character.
Way too many of those.
It's your favorite character in Sun and Moon's Pokemon. There you go.
Pokemon World
Coronation series.
I'm gonna win over you Paltoad.
I just love what they say in the top Pokemon World Coronation series.
I hate it so much. I'm gonna win the Pokemon World Coronation series only using
They're Battle Leon.
Battle Leon will win the Pokemon World Coronation.
Only using Palpatine.
Yes.
versus Charizard.
The final battle is on Pheasant versus Charizard.
Actual Pheasant.
Satoshi and Pheasant.
Oh, wait,
What?
Wait a minute.
Oh, I know who it is. I got it.
What?
God, it's something you like.
Dang it.
So it can only be from one Pokemon anime series.
I don't know.
It literally looks like it's melting.
What the frick is this? The lovely Lord.
Silly Drifloon, I'm so sorry. I have disrespected everything there is to know about art.
Oh no. Oh no.
How was I supposed to think?
Imagine being the boyfriend of a genuine professional artist and then freaking making something like this.
It's atrocious, that's what it is.
Say it again?
Why don't you do art? You should do art. You should go to do an art class.
What?
What?
What is wrong?
Who the fuck?
Who this?
Serena?
Oh, I know who.
Like that.
It was part of the Scizor died to Fire Blast.
Guzma! I was like Guzma.
It's your boy. It's your boy.
I'm disappointing you, Guzma.
Who's much better than my center?
Estuchamo.
Not in the anime.
Not in
But
the
in the
anime.
game, in the games, yeah.
Oh, any games, yes. Anime, though, my son is best.
Oh, nice! My favorite rival. Everyone's favorite rival.
What?
Shut up.
Yeah, Ryan. Let's go. I want Cameron to come back to the Pokemon World Coronation Series.
At some point, no one's gonna kill you.
World honor before. And they brought back Cameron. And they brought back Cameron before Serena the world would die.
Oh my god. The amount of hate.
Mewtwo.
Wait, is it drawing right now? Oh, I see it.
The amount of hate that the Pokemon anime get, they brought back Cameron before Serena. I would laugh. It's Togepi.
5. It's 5.
Zoro, man.
It's Serena.
Oh no, he's gone.
I'm here.
Get Serena and summon him back.
Oh, I know who it is. Oh, it's not.
Dang it.
Got it.
Wait.
Got it.
It's not Zoe. What? Oh!
I'm lost.
Got it.
Right, guys, I can't. Oh, I'm not gonna play anymore, but I'll still be in
Yeah,
chat.
so I'll hop off after this. What is this?
Come on, look at the hair.
Oh.
She does not have red hair. Orange.
That is clearly orange.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was red before it was changed.
Ugh, quit bitching.
Oh!
Alright, my turn. It's my turn once more. Okay, when with this one?
This is the last round. Red Rose, you had to leave. The literal last round.
Last round of the game.
I'm sorry.
Bro.
I was there, yes.
I apologize I apologize, Zora.
Still fuck.
Someone just joined.
Good job, I got break so.
Hey Zora, can I ask you something?
Oh!
Can you say Mewtwo for me?
Mewtwo.
Oh.
There must be a misspelling here.
Mewtwo.
Wait, I have no idea who this is supposed to be.
Mewtwo.
It's
Brayson.
Oh!
It is Grayson.
I think you mean Bryaxon.
There we go.
Was it a misspelling of Brayson?
Yeah. It was.
Oh, yeah, I got that. Nope, I didn't get it right. What?
Also, Red Rose.
Mewtwo.
I'm gonna be on the
That
Mewtwo.
Pokemon.
I don't understand what's so funny. I don't understand what's so funny about Mewtwo.
I was gonna say, so I know we haven't spoken
Who's
about
that
you were
Pokemon?
one of the funniest.
Mewtwo.
What?
You were genuinely one of the
Big, bro.
funniest.
Ah,
Oh, come on!
Mewtwo.
Alright.
go on.
GG, everybody. GG.
Good game.
Boys.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's
It's Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
Alright. With that being said, though,
I'm gonna head off. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
yeah, so it is time for us to end the stream for the night. So, with that said, I wanna thank everyone here for joining us in the PokeChat Live. Those who just left, thank you. Those who are still here in this call, thank you for joining us.
Yes. Thank you for having me as usual.
Thank you for having me. I want Trey to join right now.
Joins
Wait,
the-
are we going?
Ping me if anything happens. I'm just gonna vibe for a bit. So see you guys. I'm still up and stuff. So if you guys are playing something, just tell me and I'll be there.
So yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright.
With that said, be
Alright,
sure
Thanks,
to
goggles.
be sure to check these guys out on their respective medias. We'll be back possibly next week for the last PokeChat Live on Tuesdays because we're still gonna me and Trey gonna discuss it together. And with that said, we will see you guys when we do. So take care, everybody.